Hello everyone, this is Lucy05 and welcome to the Comic Book Central Toy Review. And today's toy review will be looking at the 1995 release by ToyBiz of the Iron Man action figure review, series number 2 of Blizzard. Now I got this figure from a toy shop which is sort of nearby to my workplace for, well, original price was 22 ringgit, but I managed to got them for 20 ringgit, which is a good deal. Mint in package and straight from vintage. Wow, it actually rhymed. Anyways, Blizzard here is one of the figures that when I was a kid, I first saw the figure in 95, and I really wanted to collect him because he looked really nice, especially when he has this few accessories. Okay, first things first, let's take a look at the front part of the packaging. You've got a stealth armored Iron Man suit at the front part of the image itself in the packaging, and then you've got a nice logo of Iron Man there at the bottom with this really weird fonts. You can see, you're barely able to tell whether it's a 0 or a D, but you have to look in a particular way to actually notice that it's actually a D. And bottom part of the name itself is stated with Ice Fist Punch. Here, you got a sticker stating a scene on the Marvel Action Hour. Sticker is started to peel off. You've got the Ice Fist and the Ice Javelin. And you've got this little employee Stark Enterprise tag. Yeah. The back of the packaging, you got the bio for Blizzard. Up close, you have a little bit of instruction on how to attach the accessories to the figure itself, and it actually has a gimmick. We'll see that gimmick later on. At the bottom part here, you've got the rest of the waves itself. You've got MODOK there, Whirlwind. You've got the Iron Man hologram armor. It looks like Silver Centurion armor. I would love to get that. You got Hawkeye, the stealth armor there. You got the space armor at the bottom. It would be this fantastic four line. You got Gorgon, Dragon Man, Human Torch, Thanos, Invisible Woman, Firelord, and Blaster. I would rather collect Iron Man figures. They look much more better. I'm not a fan of Fantastic Four. So, without further ado, let's open up this packaging so I can list the toy. Be right back. And we're back. I'm removing the figure and rest of the stuff out from packaging. Now let's take a look at the Stark Enterprise employee tag here. Now this employee tag is similar to the Backlash action figure review, except this entire thing here is in yellow plastic with blue shiny fonts. Now I understand they are trying to follow the same theme as Blizzard here because he's wearing a blue and white uniform. So the blue is there, except why the tag is in yellow is just beyond me. Now at the back of the tag itself, you've got this clipper, so you can clip it in front of your pocket to simulate that you work for Stark Enterprise, except that you are also a supervillain. Go figure. Now here you got the profile sticker there, which is about to peel off after so many years in the packaging. A top part here with black background here, you got the red font spelled out Blizzard. The small little tiny trademark logo there. His real name is Gregor Shipanga. Powers. Blizzard can emit numbing blasts of freezing cold through the use of his suit, as well as create daggers of ice and a variety of other icy effects. Blizzard cares for no one but himself, making him not only a cold-hearted villain but an unreliable ally in battle. Profile. Previously employed by Stark, Shipanga acquired most of his technical and scientific knowledge from working at Stark Industries, until he was promptly ejected for stealing and selling from the company technology. Now, as Blizzard, Shipanga is one of the Iron Man's greatest enemies, until he died, of course. Put this one aside. Let's take a look at the accessories. You got the Ice Javelin, which is very nice. This is a clear, translucent blue plastic here. And you got the Ice Fist, which, surprisingly enough, when I first took this out from packaging, this thing can be dismantled. It has two pegs there on the bottom part of the fist itself. I gotta apologize for the amount of noise being generated outside because there's an event going on and there's a lot of music from the 90s and most likely some 80s songs. Okay, you got this Ice Fist here, and that's a really nice touch. Let's take a look at the figure. The figure is quite simplistic. Simple paint job, white and blue. Nice little sculpt there on the boots here. It seemed like he's wearing some sort of an Eskimo suit. You got a nice little mask going on. I'm not too sure what's this at the back here. Now, their own Blizzard in the Marvel Comics, he wore this backpack, this bag there. because the backpack allows him to generate the ice and everything. No, so I never seen the Iron Man animation before, so I have no idea what this is. Is this supposed to be the same deal, or just, well, decorative? Maybe some decorative thing, I'm not too sure. It's some sort of spikes at the back here. Now for articulation wise, his head can turn 360 degrees, arms can turn 360 degrees, elbow can bend this far, no wrist articulation. Waist actually can turn 360 degrees, but it's ratcheted. And the arms here also can turn 360 degrees, but it's also ratcheted. Elbow bend this far, leg can bend this far, knee can bend this far, and that's about it. There's no ankle articulation. Now the figure is much more better compared to Backlash because it actually can stand by its own, which is a nice stuff. The paint job is quite simple, but it doesn't paint all the way. As you notice, both sides of the shoulders here, the blue plastic at the edge, they are actually showing, so it's okay paint job. It's not terribly bad. It's quite simplistic. What I expect from a 1995 toy. Now let's try to equip this figure with the ice weapons. You've got the javelin. That javelin also works on the other arm as well, but it can't hold all the way in, which is kind of weird. So javelin on the left arm, and the ice fist. Open it up, place it in like so. Oh, ice javelin fell. Yeah, really noisy outside. Now he's fully equipped. What I really don't like is that the ice fist is not very tight. It's very loose, as you can see. It's not very tight at all. So let's try to do his gimmick. As you notice, when I twist the waist itself, it sort of punch. You can actually make him punch higher a little bit by twisting the ratcheted joint on the arm itself, so it'll punch a bit higher, but it tends to droop down every time you twist it a bit further back. So there you have it. That's all the gimmick it has for Blizzard here. I would say that he's actually a not bad figure. So if I'm gonna give a rating on this figure, I would say I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Because, well, there's not much to talk about. I don't understand what's this at the back. And the accessory here, I really don't like it when it's, because the ice fist, when you dismantle it and try to put it back on, it's really hard to make it stay on. It tends to get loose and fall apart, and it's very loose, so it's not really that great. But it's still better than Backlash, who can't even stand by his own. So 5 out of 10. Thank you all for watching. This is Lucy05, and I'm signing off.